Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha says the school calendar will be informed by the prevailing COVID-19 status in the country. Professor Magoha urging parents to be prepared for any eventuality as the proposed reopening date could be reviewed.
The country awaits on the government to give a clear roadmap on the reopening of learning institutions. Education Cabinet Secretary Professor George Magoha has reiterated that school reopening will be determined by the COVID-19 situation in the country.
If His Excellency the President, in his wisdom, has said that in 3 weeks, I am glad that he was magnanimous enough to say 3 weeks, because then, as a doctor, I am now able to look at the curve. What is going to happen during those 3 weeks? Then you'll ask me, why am I here? Because I want to assume that we can open earlier if it is possible.
Professor Magoha calling on parents and guardians to make necessary preparations as school may reopen anytime moving forward. Speaking while assessing the level of preparedness at the Water Technical Training College in Makueni County, Professor Magoha said the government could consider revising the school calendar if the coronavirus curve bends.
But don't go and print your own things, because you see, you twist and then you say, I've said now we shall open early. I have not said so. I have said we are observing the curve, and we are supposed to observe the curve for at least 2 weeks when it hits 5. Do you get the point? And I'm hoping that by the time 3 weeks comes, that will have happened, so that we can sit down and make hard decisions together.
The Cabinet Secretary, however, took issue with some of the technical and vocational training institutions that he accused of failing to utilize available skills to help them conform to the protocols issued by the Ministry of Health. At the same time, Magoha warned those who have won tenders to supply equipment in learning institutions against inflating the costs.
This money is not meant to be stolen by people who are supposed to be creating the desks. The money is meant for 2 purposes: to make desks so that as we move towards the CBC, our children have enough desks; to engage the youth across the whole nation so that they also earn money and stimulate the economy.